I'll be reacting to Yojouhan Time Machine Blues, episode 6. And I'll be starting my reaction from the minutes and 30-second mark to skip the opening. And now, I'll start my reaction in 1, 0, go. Oh, yes, I'm pumped for this. Damn, I was kind of hoping it'd focus more on his relationship with Akashi. I understand that he said he wouldn't want to brag. I understand that, but damn. Can't say I'm a little disappointed it's going to choose to focus on this. I mean, the episode I'm sure is going to be hilarious. Still, though. Ha! I mean, we've all had our moments where we kind of are foolish to an extent, though. All things considered here. Huh. All right. That's actually a pretty cool discovery, though. Gotta admit, though, again, just like the previous episode, though, this episode does have a really damn nice visual style. Huh. Oh, shit. If this is where he meets Ozu, man, that's gonna be fucking crazy. Boy, I could see why it'd be the worst contact with him, considering that's when he met this motherfucker. I mean, hey, I could see why it'd be in a variety of clubs, though, because with all the variety, you could find something that you truly are interested in. That's actually pretty smart if you ask me. I'm assuming the proposal is something that is probably irk-inducing. Okay. Talk about him being quite the capitalist. You know, Oza does not look like someone that's a romantic dreamer, though. Anything that involves Oza usually involves some infighting, though. Even a small bit. I'm just saying. Damn! I was expecting conflict, but not that quick, though. I'm like, bruh. That's fucking quick. Shit. I like the dramatic, all the way the lights go dramatically. Yeah, whenever people end up in that situation, they usually try to take out their pain on others through other means. Oh. I gotta admit, okay, damn. I love how they actually had real food cooking there. Like, I like how the series can, like, at least with the previous one, this one, it continues to go from animation to, like, realistic, like, slightly bits of realistic footage interspliced without even having, like, a whiplash effect. It takes some really large amounts of skill for a director to even be able to pull off a feat like that. Again, the visual still in this episode is strong, especially with like the transition of time, the way the clouds are moving. That's just gorgeous. I mean, hey, better they make up instead of staying separated. Because most of the time, being pouty isn't gonna get shit done. I mean, it's freaking Ozu. I was like, the moment Ozu got himself involved, I was like, yeah, this guy was gonna cause freaking trouble. I like all those images like Ozu's face. It's a great way of emphasizing how much conflict this motherfucker did cause. Fucking Ozu. Here's what I do like about Ozu's character. Like, this motherfucker knows. This motherfucker is perfect timing when it comes to escaping conflict is magnificent. Like, the dude's like a bullfighter when it comes to avoiding conflict. And I mean that in like the best possible way. I like how he says like, even those motherfuckers are villain, personality wise. Just the freaking irony here. If you ask me. You like the establishing distance shots look gorgeous. You know, sometimes I could see why he'd be calling Ozu an Okai, even though we know he's not a freaking Okai. Damn, that's fucking cruel. But you know, they actually are connected together by the black thread of fate, because we also have Tatami Galaxy and like so many different timelines where, yeah, no matter what happens, these two are freaking attached to the hip figuratively. So what Ozu said isn't wrong. Hell yeah. Okay, whenever it focuses on Watashi and Akashi, this is when the series is at its best, like their dynamic. Oh, shit. Damn, I love how he doesn't just bring up God. He fucking mentions Buddha, too, for good measure. I like how she looks at things really fucking deeply when there's no need to. That's the adorable thing about it. I like how that's how she fucking interprets it. I mean, hey, it's better than nothing. I mean, hey, at least it's something. Shit. It's better than the mood being grim 24/7. Shit, I mean, that's rough. But hey, that's life. I mean, we all go through that at some point, especially you partake in any creative endeavor. That's actually true. As much as I disagree with a lot of shit Ozu says, I can agree with that. Ozu finally said something normal by normal people's standards. That sounds like, and also sounds like something Ozu would do. At least we actually finally get to see what actually inspired them to have the film idea that they did in the actual series itself. That's actually pretty cool. I gotta admit, I wasn't really vibing that much with the first bit of the episode. The second bit really more than made up for it. Okay, this actually also shows us why Akashi was so motivated for the film too. Can we have didn't put this as the first episode? Because this would have really fit in perfectly. Just take the second half of this episode and it would have fit perfectly as episode 1. Or even the whole episode if they really wanted to have the bits from the first part of it. It is Ozu that we're talking about. I'm sure he wouldn't say no to that. I mean, he'd be able to say no to those eyes. Like I was like, yada yada. And the way he says senpai with like a teasing ass tone. But hey, everything worked out at the end of the day. Oh, and I kind of like how the heart reminds me of like the previous series. That's cool. But all right, I gotta say, decent series finale. If I had to rate this one on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being abysmal, 5 being average, and 10 being exceptional, I'm giving an episode 6 a 6 out of 10 for a bit above average. I like how it all comes together. We finally find out how they came about with the film's theme, which was nice. And also, it fits on a character standpoint because now we get characterization as to why Akashi acts the way she does. And aside from that, here's another thing I actually enjoyed about this episode in particular, too. It had some good humor going for it, especially in the second half. Wasn't the biggest fan of the first half, but it wasn't terrible. Second half, though, was where it's at. And as for the series itself, if I had to rate this one on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being abysmal, 5 being average, 10 being exceptional, I'll give it a 6 out of 10. Because I thought episodes 4, 5, and 3 in the second half of this episode were really strong. And while, yes, the series started out slow, it got better eventually. And even though it didn't stack up to the original, the Tatami Galaxy, this season was still fun to watch. I enjoyed it, had good humor. And I love the characterization for Akashi, seeing a bit more of a sweetness and how pragmatic Watashi was in the season. And even though, again, it didn't look as pretty as, say, the previous series, at least episodes 5 and 6 really stepped it up visually. And they still looked better than your average anime. Yeah, my expectations may have been behind because of the original series. But this episode was pretty respectable. The series was respectable visually. And overall, yeah, it ain't no classic like, again, the original. But I was still entertained with the series from start to finish. And that's why overall, if I had to rate this episode, the season itself, I gotta give it a rating of, gotta give a rating of a bit above average of 6 out of 10, because anything above 5 for me is above average. But anyways, y'all, these are my thoughts on the episode. I would love to hear y'all's thoughts on how you feel about my thoughts on the season itself or the last episode in the comment section below. Hope y'all rate the video, share it, comment, subscribe, and also be sure to hit the bell for notifications, because I will definitely be there to react to the other anime that come out this season. But anyways, y'all, thanks so much for watching, and have a great day or night, y'all. Bye-bye.